Welcome to a day in the life with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Like most mornings, I like to get up early and make myself a cup of coffee. It's become the most essential part of my routine. I'll generally scroll on social media for a bit while I drink. Then I'll heat up my car as it's gotten quite cold in Canada lately. The S24 Ultra serves as an awesome Bluetooth key for my Tesla, and I have yet to experience any issues. It also paired perfectly with my AirPod Maxes, and yeah, I'm using AirPod Maxes with a Galaxy device, but they're the only headphones that I have at the moment. Then it's time to head to the gym for a morning cardio workout. I recently picked up these Nike Air Maxes, so I figured it would be a good opportunity to break them in. As I arrived at the gym, I quickly edited a photo in Lightroom to post on my Instagram story. This camera on the S24 Ultra is nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Once we get into the gym, it's time to stretch and hit the Stairmaster. I usually watch something on my phone while doing cardio to pass the time, otherwise I honestly hate cardio. And this morning we're watching One Piece. Once I'm done with the Stairmaster, I'll hop onto the treadmill for a bit where I usually continue watching whatever I'm on. After this, it's time to head back home. Now today I am running a little late, so before showering I decided to get some work done. But first, pets for Theo. I had an important call to make, so that took up most of my morning. It's not a secret, I was getting an insurance quote. This call took over 30 minutes and I took most of it on speakerphone. Voice clarity was awesome, as to be expected. After this, I put on some music and jumped into the shower. Now, today we're starting a new diet, Whole30. I've personally been letting myself go, so this was much needed. Anyways, this was a good opportunity to use the S Pen to write down a grocery list, then use the AI features to convert my awful handwriting into text so I could actually read it once I got there. Once we had that set up, it was time to actually head out to go do the groceries. I thought this was an awesome opportunity to test out the S24 Ultra's camera. I recorded myself picking up most of the items I bought using the camera on the phone, and I thought it looked really good. I had it set to 4K at 30 frames per second in the H.264 mode so I could edit it into this video easily afterwards. I would honestly consider using this as a vlog camera. The quality is solid and I took all of these shots using the 0.6x lens. Also, I really enjoy using the S Pen to cross things off my list. The worst part about groceries is having to put them away when you actually get home. I was pretty tired after this, so it was time to pull another shot of espresso. We had a package come in today from Hollyland and their new Lark M2 wireless mic, which is the size of a button. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of mics sent to me lately, more to come on this later. Since I had blown most of my morning, I sat down for a bit to actually get some work done, just editing and catching up on emails. We can just fast forward through this part of the day. Now, this is probably a good time to mention I was recently at Galaxy Unpacked where they announced the launch of the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and of course, if you've been paying attention, the Samsung Ring. The features promised on the S24 Ultra this year are pretty incredible with all of the AI assists, but I got the chance to take the phone out in San Jose, California, where we drove down to Monterey with Samsung Canada, who had flown me out for this whole week. And I got the chance to put the phone through its paces, but honestly, I was really impressed with the night mode. It gets better every year. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the Galaxy series still have the best cameras for photos on any smartphone. Now back to today. At this point, it was 3:30 and the phone is down to 66%, which is pretty solid in my opinion. Now, I was scrolling TikTok for a little bit before I head down to make myself something to eat, and while scrolling, I came across this TikTok by Rasik. Dude has the most aesthetic life, and I really wanted to know where he got his rug, so using the new circle to search feature on the S24 Ultra, I was able to just circle the rug and all of the options for where I could buy it just came up. I definitely see myself using this feature a lot more. I then went down to make myself a quick snack. This smoothie or milkshake or whatever you want to call it that my wife discovered is absolutely clutch when on Whole30. I was pretty tired from my morning, so I dove into bed and watched One Piece for a bit. This screen is a joy to consume content on.
After wasting a bunch of time doing that, it was time to get started on dinner. We're having mashed potatoes and steak for our first day on hole 30 to hopefully keep us motivated. The meal turned out pretty damn good. Then we just watched The Office for a bit, and then finally it was time for bed. Alright y'all, so that was my first official full day with the Galaxy S24 Ultra in a regular sort of day. I have had the phone for a couple of days now since Galaxy Unpacked, and like I mentioned in the video, I did get a chance to walk around San Jose and go to Monterey and really put the phone through its paces. So far, I'm loving it. I think it's the best phone that I've ever held in my hand in terms of feel and build quality. I know they copied a bunch of stuff from the iPhone in terms of the titanium frame and all that stuff that people are talking about, but trust me, this phone feels absolutely insane in the hands, and you have to go check it out for yourself. Now, I did have more or less an uneventful day, and that's because I wanted to test the phone in a regular day, every single day, what that's gonna look like. And right now it is 9:30 p.m. and the phone is at about 43%. So not sure if you can see that. Hopefully the focus worked out, but that's pretty good. To me, that is all day battery life easy, and I did try and use it a little bit heavier than I would in a regular day. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing everything I did on the phone like I did today, like some of those timers and stuff like that, and maybe I watched One Piece longer than I would have to just put the phone through its paces. Again, I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's really important when testing out a brand new phone, and I'm happy to report it held up really, really well. Now it's 9:30, I'll probably stay up and scroll for a bit, do a little bit of editing, but there's no way that this 43% is running out. It's definitely gonna last me until I go to bed. I also tried to incorporate as many shots as I could with the S24 Ultra's camera, doing a mix of the 0.6x lens and the 1x lens. Didn't really try the other lenses. Those are the main two that I use on a day-to-day basis, so I didn't really want to force it. But I thought the videos turned out really, really good. I would use this as a main vlogging camera if this was the only camera that I had access to. Obviously, I'm filming on the Canon R5C, which is a little bit more professional, but nothing beats the handiness or the ability to just take out something as smart as as small as a smartphone. And yeah, the S24 Ultra is an incredible phone, and I think will compete directly with the 15 Pro Max this year. You didn't hear it here, but I think they're both incredible phones, and I definitely think you should pick one up if you're in the Galaxy ecosystem. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my day in the life today with the Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you have any comments or any concerns about the phone, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'll try to get to as many as I possibly can. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep creating.